show, we welcome your thoughts. Say what you gotta say, so speak your mind freely. I'm your host for tonight, Kyla Cortez, and joining me are Dino Lee and Coach Martin Antonio. What is up, you guys? Happy Friday. How are you?
Malapit na yung Valentine's, pero parang malamig pa rin eh.
Malamig pa rin ba? Parang
Malamig pa rin.
mainit-init eh.
Naglalakad ako sa labas, ang lamig eh.
Malamig. Ikaw, Coach Hammer.
I've been fortunate. I'm under the weather the past few days, but thank you to sa mga doctors sa QCGH taking care of me earlier. Flu game, pero kasi Super Bowl eh. Ayaw na ako papuntahin ni Carmine eh. Mag-message ka na kila Kyla, pero I'm not skipping tonight because it's Super Bowl preview day.
Yes, appreciate it so much. But before we start...
Ubo lang eh. Ubo lang
ba? Akala ko naman flu talaga. Baka medyo kailangan natin gawin.
Hindi naman daw nakakama-tines na ako kanina.
Okay, before we start, I just wanna give a special shout out. So, having a win rate of 75%, wow! So everybody, January 2025 sharpest predictor, Dino Lee!
Yeah! Yay! Pagka gusto niyo pong pumusta, follow niyo lang si Dino.
Yes.
Dahil siya yung mga
Mahirap.
Oo, nagbibigay ng prediction.
Minsan magaling lang chumamba. Thank you.
Pero syempre, galing yan sa research, analyze. Hindi naman yan chamba lang. Okay, but yun are you guys ready for today?
Oh, yeah.
And just to share with you guys, tonight actually is our NFL special. We'll be talking about the Super Bowl. So, giving you guys our hot takes for tonight. Una-una, Chiefs, the NFL villains. I have comments. Second, 18-game NFL season, usapan to. We will see kung ano nga ba ang thoughts you guys. And of course, the trophy, Lombardi to Brady. So I also want to hear your thoughts, especially to our Brady's #1 fan.
TB12 forever, Patriots forever.
TV12 din ako eh.
TB12 kami!
Okay, but before that, sports fans, if you're ready to elevate your sports experience, dive into the world of live sports like never before with Sportsbook. Whether you're a diehard fan or simply love the thrill of the game, we've got you covered. So register now at sportsbook.ph. Our first hot take, Chiefs, NFL villains. I don't know how to start, honestly. Okay, I don't know how to start. But I just want to hear your thoughts, no? I think yung magiging route natin dito is, sino nga ba? Eagles ba o Chiefs?
No, basic.
Para sa
yun
inyo.
Win long enough, you'll be a villain.
Yes.
People who are not in tune with winning, who are not used to winning, will hate people who perform at a high level. And the Kansas City Chiefs, ayaw mo na sa gusto ng maraming fans, they are able to execute. Whenever it's time to execute, they found ways to win in any way possible the past few years, and they're the gold standard of the NFL right now. Yan yung totoo eh. Kaya everybody's hating a winner.
Yeah.
Ganyan talaga eh. Ganyan. Simpleng sagot. And siguro dahil nagsasawa na rin na sila parati yung nananalo, syempre, along with the love comes the hate.
Of course. Dino, I want to ask you, mayroon kang comment about the refs na being biased to the Chiefs. Can you give us a background about that?
Before I answer your question, to me, what I'm excited about next week, it's not just the Super Bowl.
Okay.
It's, for a lot of basketball fans, that might, and for Lakers fans, yung potential debut ni Luka Doncic on Tuesday. Tapos maglalabas yung mga Marvel fans. Lalabas yung Captain America, Brave New World. And obviously, all the lovebirds out there, Valentine's Day. So, yun lang. I just wanna say it out
Kaya
loud.
excited
Yun
next
ang
week.
pampainit sa next week mo, sports.
Sports. Well, sa referees kasi, going back to the whole point, if you're winning a lot and you get all of the spotlight na nasa-shine sa team ng Kansas City Chiefs, na ma-magnify a lot of things. And one of them is missed calls. Pag fan ka talaga ng ibang teams na nakakalaban ng Kansas City Chiefs, like the Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, the Houston Texans, yan yung usual na nakakalaban nila going to the Super Bowl. Laging mamamagnify talaga yung miss calls na favor kay sa Kansas City Chiefs. Oo. Parang ano lang yan eh, ang perfect example niyan is if you look at celebrities, you look at LeBron James. LeBron James is used to winning. Celebrities are always on the spotlight. Diba, last year yung mga breakup, grabe, ginagawang meme, ginagawang caption sa mga social media posts. ginagawa siyang conversation and a lot of judgments are being thrown out there. So, to me, this is pretty much normal in the nature of things. Kahit hindi ako fan ng Kansas City Chiefs,
Yeah.
Now, the only thing and the reason why I'm, rooting against Kansas City, even if Tom Brady is already retired, is because they started the conversation of Pat Mahomes as potentially the GOAT of American football. That's why.
Might be next.
Honestly, okay.
Malayo pa.
It's early to tell.
Saka naloloka ako dun sa I mean, it's good for their business, pero naloloka talaga ako dun sa Taylor Swift ng NFL. May nabasa ako today na pati sa sports books,
Yes.
may mga prop bets na
Yes.
kung gaano karaming beses papakita si
Yep.
Taylor Swift sa broadcast, di ba? Tapos meron pa ata dun na potentially may bet din dun na magpo-propose ba si Travis Kelce after the Super Bowl
That's the
game.
corniest.
Parang, sabi ko, pati ba naman yun? Parang sa
Ayaw ng publicist si Taylor Swift.
Parang sa akin, I just wanna focus on football. Yes, Taylor Swift is good for business. Pero parang pag nasasama tong mga to,
Not only that, like there's this sports book in the States na talagang in-adjust nila yung name or titles ng market kung saan pwedeng mag-bet na talagang related sa songs ni Taylor Swift. So I think mas dumadagdag yun sa factor kung bakit pinagtatawanan na yung mga bagong fans ng Chiefs because of Taylor Swift lang yan. So they're utilizing it, diba? As, syempre, business is business, but like, the damage.
tapos ngayon nanonood pa si Caitlin Clark. Arguably the most popular women's basketball player right now in the whole world.
Simple lang yan. Simple lang. Ako, going back to football, yeah, you're village. Pero I came from a program that has been winning for the longest time and kailangan nilang i-adjust yung rules para lang makahabol yung mga iba. Alam nyo na yan kung ano yung rule na yan.
Yung
Ganun
sa
yung ginagawa nila.
FSA.
Oh! I mean, if you can't, pagka may pagkakataon kang talunin mo fair and square. Ganun lang naman kasimple yun eh. The rules are the rules. If you're getting pissed off at them, edi talunin nyo. Walang makagawa. Ginawa nyo yung kailangan nyo gawin. I mean, they can say so many things about that 1-year tush-push kay Josh Allen. Could have been a first down, could have been a game breaker for the Buffalo Bills. That was the latest non-call na tinawag. But they still had the possession again in the closing moments of the game and they were trailing by 3 points. They went 4 and out. As simple as that. You have to take care of your business. If you want to beat the man, you have to beat the man. Like clear yan eh. So kung nainis kayo sa Chiefs, dapat gawa na ng paraan ng team nyo. And mukhang Philadelphia has the right mix to compete against this Chiefs team. Dahil kung titignan natin, punta na ako sa nitty-gritty kayo. Kung titignan natin, yeah, they're the villains. But the last time that Patty Mahomes had a very hard time and lost in a conference finals in the AFC, it was against Tom Brady. But it was not Tom Brady who beat him. It was the defensive line that was sending the house and trying to take care of business against Pat Mahomes. And he didn't have time to throw inside the pocket and grabe yung defensive line.
Tampa Bay din eh.
Tampa Bay, yun. Yung team na yun. Si
Devin White.
Devin White was the inside back.
Odoma.
Vita Vea was there, yung team na yan na sobrang loaded yung defensive line na katulad ng team ng Philadelphia ngayon. So kung titignan natin, ako on the flip side, this would be a Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, Travis Kelce, Pat Mahomes, media Super Bowl. But for me, it's a Vic Fangio, Steve Spagnuolo matchup.
Okay.
These teams take away the best of what the other team does. Too high safety, Reed Blankenship, and pagka nag-dime package sila, Cooper DeJean with Quinion Mitchell and Darius Slay. DeJean can force the box. Nakita natin, he tackled Derrick Henry head up, straight up. He can play that. He can contain outside runs. On the flip side naman, Philadelphia is a very good running team. They are a run-first team. They have the number 1 offensive line that only gave 2 pressures off tackles. The whole 4 pressures in total. Si Jordan Mailata and si Lane Johnson. Yan. Care of Pro Football Focus yan. Hindi nakakalusot yung mga bantay nila at yung dalawa nilang guards is 6'7". Yung center nila, kaya lang injured yung dalawa doon. Sa kabila naman, si Joe Tooney, who was playing left guard, is now forced to play left tackle because injuries happen. So, dyan magkakaalaman. Key part for both offenses, will the speed of Kansas be able to contain it? Dahil nahihirapan ng pass rush, pag si Patrick Mahomes can dot his receiver, Xavier Worthy, si DeAndre Hopkins, Juju Smith-Schuster, who played a big role in the past for them and even the past games, magiging key dito. And of course, Travis Kelce. Sa kabila naman, can Philadelphia,
A.J. Brown.
Definitely, ang magiging key dito, si their tight end, Dallas Goedert, because Nick Bolton is a run stopper. Thumper yung mga linebacker eh. Si, what's his name, galing sa Chargers. Si, not Treadwell. They're two linebackers. Lagi silang fumo-force dun sa line. Kinakargahan nila yung run. So, pag si Bolton nandun sa run, libre lagi yung mga hook, yung mga inside breaking routes to the middle, yung mga sit routes, at saka si Saquon Barkley might be a better receiver moving outside that defensive line. Pero Spagnuolo has been good as advertised and he will take chances. Gambler si Steve Spagnuolo. So we've seen Trent McDuffie take care of business. Sorry, I'm starting to cook. But yan yung matchup ko. McDuffie and Devontae Smith dahil parang magka-cancel out ang lalim nila. Pero
Maraming magka-cancel out
kasi si Devontae Smith is the designated man-to-man breaker ng Philadelphia. So if he has big games, yung corner routes niya, mga orbit routes niya, at saka yung isang malas yung tinatakbong drag route galing sa outside receiver going into the opposite boundary. Yun yung magiging mga questions ngayon dahil mapo-force yung Kansas na saan sila gagamit ng pressure ngayon.
Kasi obviously, ang wide receiver one mo si A.J. Brown.
Oh, yung A.J. Brown. Yun yung physical receiver mo.
So, usually you're gonna put your best
Strength on strength,
CB, your best cornerback there. But actually later pa yun eh. Pero
Ako yun.
pero just to nakita ko na may excitement ni
We are all excited.
obviously sa akin I see the possibility of Philadelphia winning this game against Kansas City. They have the tools on the offensive and on the defensive side. Oh, loaded
Sobrang
talaga.
It is, honestly.
Sobrang loaded.
Grabe yung Saquon Barkley talaga.
I know.
To me talaga, he's gonna be, he's the difference from when they face each other 2 Super Bowls ago to this coming
Totally
into Super
different
Bowl.
running
Tapos
back.
yung mga defensive, on the defensive end,
Mas
may mga bata.
Oh, mas bata. Tsaka may receiver na to. Back-to-back
Yes.
champions yung karamihan dyan. Nakubi Dean, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Kayla Ringo as part of that Georgia Bulldogs squad that won back-to-back championships in the USNCAA Division I football.
I won't get mad if the Eagles win, honestly.
Wait.
But I'll get sad. But going back, Chiefs, the NFL villains, just to recap, guys, they even know this, McDuffie and Mahomes during one of their interviews. I'll just say it, guys. For Trent, he said, I kind of like being called the villain because it comes with a certain swagger and it also comes with knowing you are at the top. As I said, if you're at the top, if you're the alpha, people will hate you. But also, for Mahomes, for him it's about embracing being the villains because they believe that they're playing the right way and they're being compassionate. But if winning football games makes you a villain, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
definitely, I will quote my friend RQB Luke Zetazate, the Kansas City Chiefs are the Golden State Warriors of the NFL.
I see, okay.
Gunslinger, top player, and generational
But
talent.
if they're the Golden State Warriors, kumbaga, if they're the Golden State Warriors, that only means that this dynasty won't last forever.
Nothing lasts
But
forever.
the only thing that we can do as American football fans is to appreciate the greatness
naman.
Yes.
that's
One
in
of the
front us.
greatest teams.
Yeah,
by
definitely.
far. One of the greatest teams.
Okay, still NFL, so we can proceed but still talk about, nandun pa rin yung flow.
Yep.
18-game NFL season. I'm curious about this, guys. Kasi, is it really a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I want to hear your initial
Gaano
thoughts.
karami yung bye? Kasi if you're playing an 18-game
Yeah.
season, you need to have 2 bye weeks per team.
Because currently, it's just
One
one
bye
bye.
week lang to eh. And ako, kung kung dadami laro, dapat madagdagan yung bayan. Diba?
Oo.
Simple lang yan eh. Kasi we'll just take it dun sa business side ng football. Ang mga football players, they are paid. Let's say, Saquon Barkley is getting paid 13 million this year. So he is paid throughout 17 games. The game checks are divided into 17 games. Okay? Pagdating ng playoffs, pare-pares lang sila ng rate. Kaya yung mga ibang player, pag naka-champion na ng Super Bowl, ayaw nang pumipirma sa playoff team. Kasi yung mga nagiging 1 million a game, pag nag-playoffs na, nagiging 300,000 na lang, 200,000 na lang. So mas gusto nila naglalaro sa yun yung difference. Now, if you're still making 12 million a year and you would be playing an additional game, dun tayo magkakaroon ng load management. Yun ang gagawin nila ngayon. So the product would suffer. More football, yeah, but it might dilute the business side of it. Pero, I mean, more is not always better. Parang nakuha na ako, 16 games lang talaga eh, with additional 2 bye weeks. That will be perfect for the league. Para lang din, yung quality ng laro is right there, always at the top. And with injuries very prevalent in the game, that's something that they should consider.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Dino. I think the reason kung bakit na bring up tong suggestion na to is talagang business side eh.
Yeah.
For them to go around the world, travel more, fan base.
Definitely, di ka naman magdadagdag kung ano eh, kasi that's additional inventory for them to sell to TV networks, and ngayon at this age yung mga streamers, di ba?
Yeah.
And ang mabigat sa streamers kasi, ang coverage nila, hindi lang US. Ang coverage nila is actually all around the world, like what Netflix did. I don't know if you guys watch yung Christmas
game.
Yeah.
Pero tulog pa ako nun eh, so...
Nagpuyat na ako.
Kasi alam ko mananalo naman yung Kansas City.
Thank you.
Di ba? Parang, sino ba kalaban nila nun? Parang Pittsburgh ba? O, parang
yeah.
Pittsburgh, di ba? So, to me, kakasabi lang with the Super Bowl opening night, kakasabi lang ni Roger Goodell during the press conference na a lot of work is to be done. The first time binote up niya to was, I think, during the 2024 NFL Draft na sinabi niya they're looking to expand to 18 games. Now, the problem is, ang concern ng LPA, which is the NFL Players Association, is yung...
More mileage.
Oh, parang
yung
player health and safety concerns. And if you can recall, ayun pinakita kakadagdag lang kaka-17 lang natin nung 2021, and which was, na-implement siya dun sa CBA, so 2020, which will expire ng 2031. For me, this can be a possibility, but not anytime soon. Kasi, currently may media rights deal tayo that will expire ng 2033. So parang hindi mo pwedeng baguhin yung pagdagdag ng games kasi that will be, you might have to revise ng media rights. So, sa akin, which is malabo yun. So malamang you have to wait until the end of the decade, which is around the time that will end yung media rights deal and at the same time yung CBA. For renewal. Kasi you have to have that conversation eh. So may early opt-out deal sila after so malamang 2030 yan mapag-uusapan ulit yung 18 NFL games. Agree ako kay Coach Hammer eh. Another example would be English football. Sige, for purposes of this discussion. Kasi this is American football. For English football, nagkaka-issue na rin yung mga football players.
Ang dami ng laro.
Loaded yung FIFA calendar.
Ang dami ng cups na nilalaroan.
So yung world representative ng mga professional football players, I think 65,000 football players all across the globe, nag-file na sila ng parang case against FIFA because they're implementing so much competition na hindi kakayanin ng workload ng mga players. And ang magsasacrifice niyan is actually the quality of the game. And alam naman natin, sa laro, compared natin sa basketball, compared natin sa volleyball, compared natin, I guess, sa tennis, American football is isa sa pinaka-physically demanding.
Yan, ang pinaka.
Yan ang
injury.
Yan ang mas safe pa ang rugby kesa dyan.
Doon ka makakita ng player na pag tinamaan ng masama, yung biglang dininigas sa field. So, to me, if you add an additional game, it will increase risk for the players. And obviously, if you don't have the best players on the field, yung quality ng game magde-deteriorate. So there has to be a lot of considerations. Obviously, kailangan mo magdagdag siguro ng bye week dyan.
Dagdag ng
Pero
bye
to me, medyo malabo pa to. Might be babalikan siya at the end of the decade.
Matutupad lang yan.
Deals retire.
Matutupad yan, end of the decade, additional bye week, tsaka dagdag bayad. Pag may dagdag na bayad yan, kahit sinong nagtatrabaho professional, huwag tayo plastic. Pag may dagdag na bayad, tatanggapin nila yan. Pero
Pwedeng sinasabi lang nila to for negotiation eh, no?
Yeah.
No, kasi current CBA yan, 17 games eh. Tama, yun yung i-consider nila eh. Player health and safety.
Yeah.
Sinasabi lang nila yun para dagdagan yung bayad nila sa insurance. Gusto nilang babaan yung ano eh, yung instead of 6 years yata, maging 4 years na lang for their insurance to kick in. Yun yung sinasabi nila, yun yung inilalaban nila sa CBA. Kung dadagdagan yan yung mga trade-off, dadagdagan
At yung
kami ng
benefits.
games. Bigyan nyo kami benefits.
Yes, tama naman.
Kaya negosasyon yan eh. Pera yan eh. Kasi ba gusto ng konting pera? Siyempre yan eh, professional yan eh. Pinasok nyo eh.
Yeah. Ito yung nagiging usapan, since let's say talagang itutuloy yung 18 game, no? Ang usapan or like sinasabi ng fans, what if katulad ng NBA na may break, like yung NBA All-Star, ang NFL may Pro Bowl, what if sa gitna?
Wala man naglalaro sa Pro Bowl eh. Baduy eh.
More on ano siya eh.
The Super Bowl players aren't playing there.
Yeah.
Tapos sila Josh Allen, alam ko, nag-opt out, which is like congratulations to him, nag-NFL MVP siya.
Luto?
Congrats.
Anong luto?
Luto?
Bakit sino ba dapat? Lamar Jackson?
Lamar o Saquon?
Hindi luto.
Luto! First team All-Pro Lamar Jackson. Teka lang. Tapat mo sa akin. Kasi first team All-Pro Lamar Jackson. Tapos, parang consolation prize eh. Josh Allen, hindi naman niya career year na sobrang angat na pagka pinanood mo ngayon, nagpa-pop siya. Lamar Jackson, okay, hindi na salo ni Mark Andrews yung last touchdown. Pero, ako as objective as I can be, it wasn't MVP.
Pero sa akin kasi,
deserve.
sa akin yung kay Josh Allen kasi, like to me, hindi siya luto eh. Kasi, tingnan mo naman yung teammates ni Lamar Jackson, di ba? Yung added din.
Amari Cooper.
Pero nawala sa kanya si Stephon Diggs, nawala yung mga...
Consolation
yung mga
prize yun sa Bills Mafia kasi hanggat si Patrick Mahomes nasa AFC, tapos umaangat na yung mga ibang AFC QB, doon pa si Joe Burrow, di na magcha-champion Bills Mafia. At me, Bills Mafia ng mga Pilipinas ha. Luke, para sa iyo yun.
May panahon din ng Kansas City.
May panahon ng Kansas, pero Joe Burrow, the next Tom Brady.
Pwede next season pa-repeat muna.
Pero another consideration kasi din dito, just to add with the 18-game NFL season, is I think gusto nila isakto yung Super Bowl is a day before President's Day.
Yeah.
Kasi dito, Feb 17 yung President's Day, yung Super Bowl is gonna happen on a Sunday. So pag in-add mo ng additional week, holiday yung yung
Baseball.
Super Bowl. Parang nakaka-effect din siya kasi parang yung mga tao sluggish daw kasi nagpuyat sila because of Super Bowl. So, economics din daw. Parang
Parang mas maraming uminom.
Para long weekend daw.
Parang
Long
mas maraming
weekend.
uminom, mas maraming pumusta.
Long weekend siya.
Negosyo yan eh. Dagdag bayad. Yun lang yan.
Negosyo talaga.
Negosyo,
Conversation.
professional eh.
Yeah. Okay, time to move on to our third hot take. So this isn't confirmed yet. So it was suggested in a podcast by Bill Belichick. So
Fast na ako dito.
Tom Brady and the Patriots coach, tama ba? So yun nga, siya nagsuggest sa isang podcast na the trophy, the Lombardi Trophy, going the Brady Trophy. What's your thoughts?
Nope. Number one na magsasabing hindi will be Tom Brady. He would be the first guy to say no because he is the ultimate team player. Every time that he is discussed, every time that he is mentioned, it's always about the team. The team. And that's what makes him very special. If my son, si Debo, pag laki niya, meron na nga siya ng Patriots gear. May Tom Brady na siya. Uuwi siya naka Tom Brady jersey because if I want him to be a good teammate, it will be Tom Brady.
Oh my goodness.
But again, pwedeng palitan, pwedeng hindi. I would vote for Bill Belichick to be named the Super Bowl trophy. Yes, 9 championships.
I just feel like there's so much history
Finals MVP.
with the title.
Finals Super Bowl MVP pwede kay Tom Brady. Pero ako, Bill Belichick yung trophy, Super Bowl MVP, Tom Brady. Yun ang pwede. Yun ang po pwede. Kasi hanggat hindi pa nasa-surpass si Patrick Mahomes, pwede pa nilang palitan yan. Kasi nakatatlo na si Patrick Mahomes eh. Di ba? Tatlong Super Bowl MVP, si Tom Brady, 5. Okay, so unless na ma-surpass yan, papalitan na naman ba yung pangalan. Kaya ako, okay na ako na-stick na Super Bowl trophy, Super Bowl MVP. Pero kung papalitan nila ng pangalan, syempre bigay mo dun sa winningest coach. Bigay mo dun sa winningest player. Yun lang. Pero ako, I don't think it's a good... It would be Brady would appreciate it, but it's something that he won't campaign for.
I agree. You know?
Well, alam mo naman kay na di ba? I'm big of a Tom Brady fan I am. He's the reason why I started watching, NFL.
Both of you are.
But when it comes to this conversation, medyo 50-50 ako. Sided ako with Lombardi because of its history.
Yes.
Because Vince Lombardi, di ba? He was the coach who won the first 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So parang yung history na yun. Now on the other side, if you were to take a look at the history of the Super Bowl era, the person with the most Super Bowls as a player is actually Tom Brady. He has 7. No other player comes close. And sa franchise, the most Super Bowls na susunod apart from the New England Patriots is Pittsburgh Steelers. 6. New England.
Dalawa kaya, no?
Actually, New England, 6 pala. Sorry.
6. Pampito niya.
Kasi pang-7 niya Tampa Bay.
4
So,
ang Pittsburgh.
so si Tom Brady, mas marami pa siyang Super Bowl wins compared sa mga franchises in the NFL history. So, for me, you can do that possibly kasi because of his resume. Pwede rin possible yung Super Bowl MVP. Just to preserve history, pwede mong ibigay yung Super Bowl MVP. Kasi ngayon, wala pang nakapangalan kahit kanino yung Super Bowl MVP.
I think that's fair enough, di ba?
Yes. So there's, actually for me, that's one option is ibigay sa kanya is another parang award.
The Tom Brady Clutch Player of the Year Award.
Kasi ginawa, like if, siyempre mas familiar yung mga Pinoy sa NBA, si Bill Russell, Finals MVP, February 2009, ini-start yun. Kobe Bryant, All-Star MVP, 2020. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson trophy noong 2022. But another alternative is pwede mong palitan. Kasi nagawa na rin siya before. So, yung Larry O'Brien, that's the NBA Championship trophy. Before, it was the Walter A. Brown trophy. So, binago siya nung mga 1980s pa, 1970s. Si Walter A. Brown was the founder and original owner of the Boston Celtics. So, yung championship trophy back then, sa kanya nakapangalan. Nilipat siya kay Larry O'Brien, who was at the time, a former NBA commissioner. Another was the Michael Jordan Trophy, yung MVP. Before, it was kay Maurice Podoloff, who was the first NBA commissioner. So, nilipat din nila kay Michael Jordan. So, you have those 2 options. But honestly, sa pagkakaalam ko, yung kay Lombardi, pinangalan sa kanya yung trophy after niya namatay. So, possible, baka ipangalan to kay Brady. Kasi ngayon, healthy pa siya, nagbo-broadcast pa siya, team owner pa siya. Nakikita ko dito, pwedeng ibigay sa kanya pag namatay na siya.
Dayan.
Parang hindi ba mas bagay, if papalitan yung Lombardi as the name of the trophy, hindi ba bagay na either commissioner or coach din para lang mas pantay, and then yung Brady, yun nga, MVP award na lang.
Parang kalye lang yun sa Pilipinas. Pwede nilang tawagin na kahit na pwede nilang palitan. Fernando po Jr. Avenue, pero parehas lang yun.
Pero kung Super Bowl championships, it's synonymous with Tom Brady kasi. Kaya, I get the
idea.
Pero at the end of the day, yung branding din kasi, parang sanay na tayo na Lombardi Trophy. Parang ngayon, maninibago ka, Brady Trophy. Parang,
ayaw, Super Bowl MVP.
Ganda na ng Lombardi Trophy. Pwede, Super Bowl MVP kasi he's 1-5, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pwede.
Yun ang, kasi doon siya nagpa-perform eh. The Do Your Job Trophy. My favorite.
Okay, last
Go Pats.
thoughts, guys.
Goat.
Goat.
Goat. Goat. No further comments, Your Honor.
Oh, Brady talaga yan. Can't wait to get my hands on a jersey. Can't wait to finally get to watch a Super Bowl game live. Yan ang nasa bucket list ko eh.
Bucket list.
Bago ako mamatay, kailangan makanood ako ng NFL.
After ko nanood ng game ng Jets versus Giants in November.
Super Bowl ba to?
Hindi, Jets-Giants regular season game, and I froze my butt watching it live. I told myself, I would never watch it live.
Why?
It was so cold. It was in New York. Pero iba kasi pag Miami siguro, tsaka pag may pera ako. Pero
Depende sa host city.
wait, actually, ako mas nag-enjoy ako nanonood ng yun dun sa TV. Kasi naka-mute ako nanonood, tapos pinanonood ko reactions, tapos ninonotes ko. Siguro as a coach, ganoon ako na parang alam ko, ito yung nangyayari, ito yung mga reads, ano yung gagawin nila sunod. Pero kung napanood ko yung Tampa Bay Champion, yung Tampa Bay Super Bowl, siguro yun yung
Itong kay Brady.
Yung kay Brady siya. Kasi si Gronk nakadalawang touchdown nun. May mga videos ako, sumisigaw ako mag-isa sa bahay, yung mom ko at yung wife ko. Ano nangyayari? Gronk!
Grabe yun talaga yung ano.
Sana meron ba dyang NFL goes to Asia or something?
Pero
That
wala
makes
eh. Si Cam nga eh. I mean, recently si Cam hosted some of the flag football players here. Pumunta sa Minnesota.
Meron
Nanood sila ng game. You can find it on his social media kasi very active si Cam sa social media when it comes to his Filipino heritage. And marami namang players na mga Pinoy. Parang si Davon Hart.
May liga ba kayo ngayon, coach, ng American
flag?
football
Ewan,
sa...
wala.
Hindi, American.
Dito.
Hindi, flag alam
Dito
ko
sa
meron
atin.
Flag alam ko meron.
Wala nang tackle.
Hindi, yung tackle.
Wala na.
Pero
dito.
nung pre-pandemic meron.
Meron,
diba?
naglalaro pa ako nun eh. Pero nung na-realize ko na baka mabaldado ako dito pag di marunong yung kalaban ko, hard pass na.
Yun nga eh.
Hard pass, di marunong tumakil.
Kahit sa flag nga eh, pag di marunong, madadali ka rin.
Ano, operahan na yung misis ko sa tuhod dahil sa flag. Hard
Oo.
pass. Hard pass.
Diba? Naglaro rin
Okay.
ako niyan eh.
It's time to move on to our, actually, not our hot take, but our SPN Super Bowl LAX pick.
Okay. Ito na.
Tatama pa rin
Plus
ba?
1.5 lang, no? Tapos 29.5
Actually-
over, no?
Plus 1.5 ang Kansas.
Oo.
I wanna know actually kung sino ang picks niyo per quarter and then overall.
Quarter?
Yeah.
First two quarters yan, Philadelphia. Strong starting team to. Pero closers ang Kansas. They would win this in the second half. If it's one thing that they would
So
do.
tingin mo panalo ang Kansas?
Oh, I think on this game, destiny to itong team na to. The moment that they are able to dictate the tempo, kasi Patty Mahomes ang gagawin nila rito to scramble outside the pocket. That's the only thing that that Philadelphia needs to do. And if Patrick Mahomes has left receipts for us the past few years, kaya niyang maging playmaker with his feet. That's number one na nakita natin last game. And kaya niya mag-hit ng receivers na in stride dahil ang bibilis din ng receivers na. It's not Tyreek Hill, but it's now Xavier Worthy, they have Kareem Hunt, Samaje Perine, Isaiah Pacheco. So yung run game nila matetest dito. I just want Kansas to just get it done and over with. Makuha yung pangatlo.
Yes, please.
And then Travis Kelce retires. And then everybody will beat the living
Okay.
crap out of them next year.
Iba na yung villain. Iba na yung villain
Hindi,
next year.
tatapusin lang nila to. Hanggang 4 na lang yan. Hanggang 4 na lang yan.
Magpo-forfeit sila?
Hindi, 3. Di ba nakakuha na sila ng isa? Pang-4, 4 and 5 sila. Di ba? So maka 3-peat sila, okay na yan.
So ikaw parang gusto mo na
Oo.
get it over with.
Get it over with. Kunin nyo na yung 3. Retire na si Travis Kelce. Kasi next year, mas gusto kong uhaw yung Philadelphia para mag-MVP si Saquon. Jalen Hurts will be a better passer. And then the defense will still be the defense.
Deserve.
Ah.
Per quarter and overall.
Honestly, ang hirap. Di ba nung pinapili ako ng Buffalo, Kansas, sabi ko as a fan, Buffalo. Pero as an analyst, Kansas, di ba?
Ay, may resibo eh. Ang galing mag-execute eh.
So, to me, ang hirap sa larong football talaga, American football. There's one person na ang hirap talaga pumusta against. And ano yun eh? And
Minana
right
niya.
now, it's Patrick
Mahomes.
Minana niya from Tom Brady.
Di ka pupusta.
Okay.
Hindi ka pupusta against Tom Brady.
And then, of course, these teams have history. Naglaban na to nung 2 Super Bowls ago. And Kansas City won that game by 3 points, 38 to 35.
in the second half din, fourth quarter, nila nakuha yun.
Hindi, mabigat din.
Oo.
Before nag-end yung first half, nagkaroon ng fumble si Jalen Hurts eh. Natatakbo ng touchdown.
Oo,
Tapos yung
fumble.
second half, meron silang punt return na umabot parang sa 5-yard line. And then nung last crucial play, nagkaroon ng holding call si Bradbury kay Watson ata yun.
So
And
ngayon,
eventually nag-touchdown sila. So yung tatlong mistakes na yun, I feel cost the game for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Doon
Last season-
nagsimula yung mga AP na tawag eh, yung hawak kay Watson. Yun doon nila.
Parang gano'n,
doon
di ba?
nila nire-recall.
So last season, ang ganda ng start ng Philadelphia. Tapos, medyo nag-breakdown yung ano nila.
Injuries.
Nag-breakdown yung ano, tapos nag-early exit sila in the divisional round. Tinambakan sila ng Tampa Bay nun, led by Baker Mayfield. So, ngayon, I wouldn't think they were part of the top 4 teams that people would have thought na papasok ng Super Bowl. Ako, I didn't even see them as a Super Bowl team starting 2-2 in the regular season and then finishing everything, I think, after nun, pinanalo na nila lahat ng games nila eh. So, I think, natalo lang sila sa Washington because na-injury si Jalen Hurts. But to me, I think, in this game, the Philadelphia Eagles will surprise a lot of people. Because I think they have a better team and for sure, they've learned from that experience 2 years ago. And if there's any indication, just take a look at the game against the Buffalo Bills. Ang bagay yung naglaban yung Buffalo at saka yung Kansas City. It was tight, di ba?
Yeah.
And I do believe Philadelphia, at the very least, are at par with the Buffalo Bills, if not better. Kaya that's why I feel like may chance at pinipili ko ang Philadelphia Eagles na manalo. Yes, it's against the trend or how people see the Kansas City winning back-to-back or three-peat. Pero I think this team will surprise a lot of people.
It's really that inner eagerness.
Yes, because similar, Tom Brady's Patriots was dominating the NFL during his time, but natalo rin siya sa Super Bowl, diba? Out of the 10 times that he was in the Super Bowl,
David Tyree.
If only I can ask.
David Tyree.
Yes, anything can happen. Yung New York
David Tyree
Giants,
Hatch.
talo rin siya sa Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
Mike Strahan.
With Carson Wentz atang quarterback nun, di ba, coach? Oh. So, to me, this is, kumbaga, obviously, hindi makakampante ang Kansas City dito. Pero I think the Philadelphia Eagles will surprise a lot of people.
Depensa. This would be a defensive ball game. Strength on strength, removing it. Gusto kong makita anong gagawin ni Steve Spagnuolo. Kasi dominant run team talaga itong Philadelphia. It's been one of the more dominant squads that we've seen. One of the most solid offensive lines built in my fandom. I've seen the Washington Hogs as the O-line ng early 90s. Yun yung team ng grandparents ko nung pinanonood nila to. I've seen the O-line of the Do Your Job Patriots. Pero ito iba ang lalaki.
I feel like they're so underrated, honestly.
Ang lalaki nitong O-line na to para itong mga elephants in the room. Average height 6'7", tapos yung gitna nila 6'3", pero mabigat kasi yung engine nila yung Camden Lens.
Tsaka grabe yung ginawa nila sa Washington Commanders.
Minama.
Grabe yun. Like, I think Washington was one of the best offensive teams in the NFL. One of the top offensive scoring teams. Dinurog nila.
Josh Sweat, Nolan Smith. Tsaka grabe yung mga DB nito. Yung CJ Gardner-Johnson, nasa kanila pa. Reed Blankenship. Si Cooper DeJean, of course. I like this guy. Really, kid.
May Zach Bond pa sila.
Yan ang pick ko na mag-Super Bowl MVP.
Zach Bond?
Zach Bond. Because he has an underrated middle linebacker. If this would be a defensive...
To me, baka...
If defensive to, kasi ang galing niya mag-punch.
Ako, Saquon
siya yung nagre-read.
Yeah.
I mean, yan yung default pick eh. Pag nanalo ang Kansas, it's
Patrick Mahomes.
Pag nanalo ang Philadelphia,
Ako, Saquon.
it's Saquon Barkley. Pero if it would be a defensive
Saka redemption,
ball game,
saka redemption arc ni Saquon, di ba? Yung binigay lang siya ng New York Giants eh.
over 1 million, no? 1 million lang yung pinagtalunan. Gusto sa kanya ibayad.
They didn't see him as a player that they could
build
around with. So napunta sa Philadelphia Eagles. Now ngayon, pag nag-Super Bowl champion to, iyak ang New York Giants.
Gano'n naman eh. Tsaka si Joe Sheen would be fired soon.
Parang parang yung ginawa ng Dallas kay Luka. Ganyan yung ginawa ng New York Giants kay
Ito, maganda makita to, yung stats nila. Kasi if Kansas City scores more than 30 points, which they haven't done the whole season.
And if
ginawa nila
championship
in
lang.
AFC, that's the only time that they scored 30 points. It would be a very difficult game.
Saka halos match yung makikita mo.
Parehas eh. Ganun.
Yung points lang, medyo mas explosive talaga ang Kansas.
Sobra. Ang magiging question lang dyan, can Philadelphia establish their run?
Pero ang kinakabahan ako dito sa game na to, pag tight yung ball game, mas magaling yung kicker ng Kansas eh. Si Jake Elliott parang parang wala akong tiwala. Pero si Harrison
Harrison
Butker.
Butker, nagdadasal lang yun dun sa gilid. Ready to win it.
Sure ball si
Lahat
Harrison.
ng championship nila, meron siyang field goal or extra
Pero mas
kick.
tiwala ka kay Jake Elliott.
Wala ako kay Harrison Butker.
Harrison yan.
Butker.
Kung si Chris Boswell ang kicker ko, yung sa Pittsburgh Steelers, mas yun ang Pero si Jake Elliott to eh.
Adam Vinatieri pa rin. Adam
Honestly.
Vinatieri. Do your job.
Pero iba
your job.
yung tumisipa sa Dallas Cowboys
Si Daleg, Lance Zierlein.
Hindi. Yung sumisipa for Dallas Cowboys.
Ngayon?
Si Brandon Aubrey.
Hindi ko na
Ayop yun.
naabutan yan.
Yung mga 60 yards, grabe
Ang
talaga.
inabutan ko na si Adam Vinatieri, the surest legs in the NFL.
Honestly, this is a tough one to be
Gigising ako
honest.
nito. Gigising ako nito ng 7:30 naman maaga naman.
Akala mo naman, napaka-late.
Hindi kasi nung Netflix, di ba, parang 5:30 ng umaga na.
4:45 nag-up.
No, I think wala 5:30.
May
5:30
first
na
game,
ba?
may first game eh.
May first game. May Baltimore-Houston kasi.
So, ako gigising talaga ako dito 7:30.
Noon ako na yung Kansas game.
Pero baka kung medyo lumalamang na yung Kansas City, baka patayin ko na.
It's
Hindi,
a tough
ano yan,
one,
fourth quarter
honestly.
yan. Fourth quarter game yan. Fourth
To
quarter.
be honest,
Gano'n kasi ako eh, pag yung hindi ako pabor na team yun na nanalo, papatayin ko na.
honestly, noong una, fan talaga ako ng Eagles because of Jason Kelsey. But then, hindi naman dahil because of Travis, okay? Not because of that, but because of Patrick Mahomes and now Worthy.
Magbe-break din
Okay.
yan. Break din. Sabihin ko
Okay, now it's time
Break
for
din yan.
our comments.
Valentine's na Valentine. Mag-break.
First comment, sana naman umuso na rin yung football sa Philippines. Puro NBA o PBA lang usapan.
Can I take this question, Raf? Okay, uso naman ang football, niche market. Pero, kailangan lumaki yung mga Pilipino. Kasi ako, maliit ako. Nung nag-intern ako, maliit ako. Madaling
Pero
maglaro.
malaki ka na nga para sa Pinoy, coach.
Malaki ako sa Pinoy. 6'5", 240, 250 na nga ako ngayon eh.
Pero maliit ka para sa
Pero
standards.
maliit ako kung maglalaro tayo ng ganyan. Naglaro yung Pilipinas.
Ano ba posisyon mo, coach?
Tight end. Aaron Hernandez. Tsaka Gronk.
Okay
Anyway,
ba sa kanya tight end?
that's my...
Alam mo,
Ayoko yung wide receiver.
Alright, mga wide receiver to.
So,
Hindi, pangbanggaan yung katawan ni coach.
run block.
Hindi, kailangan
Run the damn ball.
kailangan yung tight end kasi hindi ka sobrang nipis. Like sila Devontae Smith, di ka rin sobrang kapal.
Alam mo bakit ako naging tight end? Kasi parang nung rebound sumalo. So nung nakita ako ng football coach ko, kasi natural rebounder ako, hindi ako shooter. So madali akong sumalo. Malaki ako, tapos mahilig ako sa contact. So ang peg niya sa akin, Antonio Gates. Coach Tom, love you. So every time, yun yung peg niya. Kaso mahilig ako block. So mahilig ako. Pero yan, uso naman ng football. Maraming nagpa-flag football ngayon. Sa katunayan, sila Cambay, no? I think Nico is also involved with this. Hanapin sa Amazing HQ, Nico Remigio ng Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
They're involved with the development of the flag football dito sa Pilipinas. We're praying that the athletes will qualify for LA 2028. Pero yung American football na tackle football, malayo-layo pa tayo nito. Pero uso naman to. Marami na naglalaro ng flag.
Masaya yung flag football legit
Masaya yan.
I think the main league right now, I think it's sila Steve Neer ang organizer nito.
MFL, PFL.
Manila Football League.
Oo, marami. Maraming naglalaro.
Influence mo na kami ni Dino Coach mag-flag.
Hindi, nag-flag na ako.
Ikaw, pwede ka naman
Ano lang
mag-flag.
yun? Kailangan, parang okay lang sa'yo gumising ng maaga, na napakaaga, tapos okay lang sa'yo masunog. Yun lang naman yun eh.
Sunblock lang.
Yun lang naman ang kondisyon doon.
Tsaka, iba yung flag. Madali kasing kumembot kembot. Madaling pumorma ng
Oo,
OBJ.
grabe yun.
Tsaka Justin Jefferson.
Sarap maglaro
Pero
ng
alam mo
flag.
yung pinakamasarap na feeling kasi, Raf, yung pinakamasarap na feeling, yung sabi ito nung left tackle namin dito, yung pagka-helmet to helmet, sobrang bilis na pag nagkatamaan kayo, tapos makikita mo yung binangga mo, parang ayaw na niya bumangon.
Yun.
Parang nagdadala.
Kaya ayoko mag-tackle.
Yun yung gustong-gusto ko nakikita. Tapos every time, kasi ako instigator ako, every time may laro, run right. O kaya, tight end, pull, going to the left. Tapos dalawa kami ng best friend ko tumatakbo. Tapos makikita namin yung mata. Makikita ko yung mata ng linebacker. Tapos nakatingin
Yun yung problema mo pag may...
Coach
may
Hammer,
Hindi,
ba
yun yung
sa'yo?
problema. Yun yung
Ang
problema
bilis ng
mo.
takbo mo.
Yun yung problema mo pag may kalaban ka na mahilig sa contact.
Oo, tapos...
Tapos ikaw parang ang nipis mo
Hindi,
lang.
kasi sinabi kasi nila sa akin, Kayla, ito, matapang to. Syempre, sa culture ko, siya yung matapang, takbo natin doon. Gusto ko agad, hindi, I wanted to know.
Paparamdam mo.
Hindi, gusto ko malaman sa sarili ko, okay ba to? Kaya ko ba gawin? So, naalala ko to. Strong right, tight end pull, 24 holes. 23
Yun yung ano niya.
holes. So outside, 29. So outside the target. Pag pull ko, tapos nakita ko yung Matarolay, bakit ito na pala yung pinakamatapang. Pag tama ako, sa sobrang lakas, sumobra ako. Tapos hindi tumayo, sabi ko, sarap pala nito. So every time,
Kaya welcome to the league moment.
Hindi, kaya alam ko naman na masarap mag-football, pero marami rin kasing risks.
Yeah.
Maraming nai-injury
Oh,
dito.
tingin ko malabo. I mean,
Okay,
it can,
spectator
it
sport.
can still grow, but not as big as medyo mahirap.
Kahit yung mga kaibigan ko na naglaro
Mahirap
ng
labanan
pro,
yung NBA tsaka
yung mga kaibigan ko naglaro ng pro na American football sa Europe, nagsasabi rin sila parang pagsira ulo itong laro na to.
Yeah, I
Grabe.
mean,
Kasi pag meron kang, like, yung, alam mo, may ganun sa, tapos gustong bumangga. Kaya for me,
Okay
kahit,
yung flag.
pero kasi, okay, going back with his comment, American football na nasa US nga agawan to sa market din ng NBA and ng fans, di ba? So I think, paano pa kaya sa Philippines na talagang top natin? Basketball, volleyball, and then maybe soccer. Diba?
Ang top natin, basketball, NBA,
Volleyball.
PBA,
Volleyball.
MPBL, Ligang Labas,
Panalay.
Panalay,
UAAP.
UAAP, NCAA,
Yan.
tapos volleyball, boxing, bilyar,
Boxing pala.
NBA.
I think sa American football, possible naman siya maging like spectator lang talaga, sabi ni Like ako, I watch, bago nangyari yung trade ng Luka Doncic mas nanonood ako ng NFL kesa sa...
Mas exciting. Ako mas exciting.
Kasi saka yun like every game counts
Oh.
Exactly.
Kasi hindi katulad ng NBA, 82 games. Dito, 18 games
17.
17, sorry, 17 games.
Tsaka hindi, ako honestly, sa culture pa lang iba na eh. Kasi pagka nanonood ka ng football, maglalaro ka ng football, ibang klaseng commitment yan. It's the ultimate team sport. It's the most physical, most demanding thing, but it's the most fruitful team sport ever. You would build relationships that would last you a lifetime and you would love your teammates because you're in the trenches.
Saka baka mas stretcher ka rin.
Oh, totoo.
I love my life. That's why I didn't play tackle.
Naaalala ko pa talaga.
Sorry na.
Tapos yung pagkakagat-kagat mo na yung mouthpiece mo, tapos nakikita mo. Tapos pag tumayo, dun mo, tapos sasabihin mo dun sa
Doon ka
kaibigan mo,
talaga.
Look! Run the same play! Tapos yung makikita mo, nakaganon na.
Di ba sa basketball nag-aaway sila sa mga ganyan sikuan? Dito
Wala.
talaga
Doon legal.
Yun talaga full body massage.
Legal.
Full body massage yun.
Legal. Kaya yung mga...
Na hindi ka nagbayad
Ay, that's why.
Pinili mo yun, naglaro.
NFL.
Kumbaga, gigising ka ng maaga, may initan ka, tapos nagkaroon ka pa ng full body massage.
Oh, grabe yan.
Na hard.
Iba.
Yun yung hard massage.
The best. The best.
Okay, moving on to our next. Excited on Super Bowl 57. It's either
59.
history, 59, or revenge on both sides after the clock hits zero. Also excited to see Kendrick Lamar perform in the halftime show.
Yeah.
Sino kaya ang kaano niya, no?
SZA, SZA.
Oh, pwede.
Ewan ko yun yung tamang...
Legit na ba?
SZA, kasama niya.
SZA, yeah,
Sa-
SZA. But I think there's one more, but I'm not sure if may surprise. But nag-iusap.
Alam mo, ang pinaka-the best dyan. Labas mo si Drake.
Oh my goodness.
Oo,
Yun ang
hindi.
Super Bowl.
Yun ang Super Bowl.
halftime.
Hindi, kasi here's the thing. Di ba meron silang beef? Hindi na uso yung beef eh. Si Kendrick Lamar kasi, it's all about making music, being peaceful.
But not for Drake.
Not for Drake kasi si Drake eh. Pero that would be a pipe dream. Pero to, California represent to either...
But this is a good one. This
Oh,
is a good
definitely,
one.
definitely.
Especially with SZA. Okay. Next comment or last comment?
Antayin ko yung mga nag-aantay sa... Oy!
Saquon should be MVP.
Siya ba Offensive Player of the Year? Hindi ko alam kung siya
I'm
offensive
not-
o siya pa offensive MVP tayo. Check ko.
NFL honors wala sa
Oh,
kanila.
kanina.
Baka.
Kasama ba ang Super Bowl team?
Hindi ko
sa
napansin
NFL
si
honors?
Josh.
I think so.
Wala yung
Wala,
mga
diba?
Super Bowl.
Wala.
teams.
Napapahinga yun.
Wala. Yung sa Super Bowl opening night nga, nung in-interview sila, parang ayaw na nga nila nandun
Yeah.
sila eh.
Hindi,
Pero
kasi ang hirap
they
nun
have
eh.
to do it eh.
Oo, yun yung demand.
Saka magkatabi sila ng kalaban nila, parang ang focus mo, it's the game eh, di ba?
Okay. Coach,
Check ko
update.
kung siya yung offensive. Kasi definitely, he should have been an offensive player.
Malamang ano yan, all
May
pro.
awards.
All pro.
All
team
pro
yan.
siya, ang all pro first team eh.
All pro yan malamang. Pero hindi ko lang alam kung offensive. Malamang si Jaden Daniels ang rookie of the year niyan.
Oh, offensive rookie of the year, tapos Jared
Sino
first
defensive? Oh, sa LA
But
Rams.
definitely Saquon deserves an award.
Oh yeah, definitely. He is the #1 running back this season. Offensive player of the year nga siya.
Siya?
Tama, siya ang offensive player of the year. Kasi ang MVP, it's a quarterback, it's a quarterback award. Usually, ganyan na nangyayari. But, again,
In recent memory.
in recent memory, sino ba pinakahuling nag-MVP?
Ganun kasi, sila din yung
Dati running back award yan.
Running back si sa Minnesota Vikings ba or sa
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson.
Okay, thank you guys so much for your comments. Just a quick recap, no? Let's do a recap of our picks. So for Coach Hammer, first quarter Eagles, first half
Eagles,
second half
Kansas
overall,
to win.
Kansas. And hindi ka nagbigay ng quarter
Per quarter, malamang first quarter Eagles ako. Second quarter Kansas.
Kansas.
Third and fourth ko Eagles.
Wow. Defensive player of the year pala Pat Surtain Ngayon ko lang nakita kasi nagpapahinga ako
Broncos.
kanina. Yeah. Cornerback ang defensive player.
Tingin ko Eagles is gonna take the game away from Kansas.
Pag na-establish talaga nila yung run game.
Pero
gusto ko
We will see. So,
Okay,
thank you
emotional.
guys.
Pag nilimit nila si Saquon, diyan luluwang para kay AJ Brown.
Ang pinaka gusto mo kasi kung kalaban mo Kansas, nakaupo si Patrick Mahomes. Kaya may depensa nila manalo. Pero pag si Patrick Mahomes,
Saka yung
hindi ka 50-50 90-10, talo
It's
mo
not just Mahomes, to be honest.
It is Patrick Mahomes.
The
My dear, it is Patrick Mahomes.
Saka yung 4th and 1 na touch and push ng Philadelphia Eagles, number 1 yan sa league.
I mean, Mahomes.
The brotherly shove.
The brotherly shove.
Okay, but thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Again, sports fans, if you're ready to elevate your sports experience, dive into the world of live sports like never before with Sports Plus. Whether you're a diehard fan or simply love the thrill of the game, we've got you covered. So register now at Sports Plus, and of course, don't forget their picks, guys. So thank you guys again. And yeah, have a good Friday, guys. Thank you so much. And catch us live on Monday earlier. We will give you guys an update. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
There's a bunch of different things that just like put it all together. Everything has like a different meaning.